I've reached my up to here. I need to go. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel where we're all about value adding content for you to live an authentic and fulfilled life. We're back with another KBs Chai. Very excited. I just love to sit and chit chat with you guys about various topics related to the continent. All right, let's get into it. So as you can tell by the title, today's topic, child, it's about that time of the year. I'm not even joking. It literally is about that time of the year. I'm homesick. When I first moved here, I definitely said I would travel twice a year back to Canada. I did explain this recently in a video that because of like the weather constraints and the way that my schedule is working these days, it's not feasible for me to go twice unless I'm going in the winter, and ain't nobody got time for that. Unless my family who watches this would love to come meet me in Europe. Let's meet each other halfway, a little Dubai, a little Europe, you know? Some warmer weather than whatever going on in Canada. Anyway, I'm hella homesick and I'm so excited because I booked my ticket and I am off. Your girl is off. Let's go. We're gonna flute out. But yeah, I'm super excited. And for those of you who may not know, my favorite season is autumn/fall. So I'm very excited for that. And I'm in tropical weather all year long, so I don't mind a little bit of a fall dip. I just don't want to see snow and I don't want the actual cold. So the funny thing is that usually happens the second 2 weeks of September, but it is what it is. All right, let's get into how I'm homesick and what I'm most excited about going to go check out, enjoy, and just be and bask in Canada. All right, so the first thing that I want to mention is diversity and multiculturalism. I love me, my Ugandans. Don't get me wrong. I'm proud through and through, both sides, through the thick and thin of it. But I miss like seeing other things. I miss food. People don't get it. Like, I grew up with so many different ethnicities, especially when I was in like my primitive years, like very young, before 10, we were just around so many different cultures living in the city. Our days at school would be like, we'd have these cultural days where you dress up from like your background from wherever you're from. If you were Italian, Asian, I don't know, whatever, African. I had my little basuti, my little mandazis, and brought to present to school. It was so cute. So I miss other food. Like, I grew up eating other types of food. So a lot of people are like, how can you miss the junk in North America? I'm like, it's not even the junk that I'm missing. Like, I just miss, okay, maybe the junk version of cultural food, but I miss food. I miss my local ramen spot and going with my homegirls and just enjoying ramen. I miss my dumplings. I miss my pad thai. Notice I'm saying a lot of Asian cuisines. I miss tacos, like a legit Taco Tuesday. I'm not that big on Mexican food or Spanish food just in general because of cilantro, but I miss the options. There's so much food I miss. And don't get me wrong, I'm a proud African and I love my Ugandan food, but this can't be it all the time. And then the options are so limited. But it makes sense because we have a large Asian population, but it's a particular type of Asian population, right? So a lot of Indian food, and I love Indian cuisine, and it's authentic Indian cuisine, but that can't be it. Like, I also love Thai food, you know what I mean? And like, I also want Americanized Chinese food. You guys know from this channel, your girl loves to eat. I love to eat. I love food. So I miss that. I miss diversity. So this will touch into a different topic in a few minutes, but I just miss different types of people. As you can tell, I'm an extrovert. I like talking to people about their lives. Tell me who you are and why you are the way you are. You know, elaborate. Like, give me a good story, you know? I love a good story. So it's so fun when you're hearing about people's wild, different ways of living in life and how they were brought up from different parts of the world and what makes them and shapes them into who they are. Like, I miss that. And it's great here, but we all kind of, not that I'm saying we all have the same story. That's really wildly broad, but I just miss it. I miss something different. So the next thing I really miss is having different types of things to do. I think if you've been to Uganda enough, it's pretty common knowledge that we pretty much do the same things all the time, which is drink and eat. And there's so much variety and options. And I think because if you're in an economy that is thriving, maybe not right now because the world is going through it, but generally speaking, a more thriving economy, a healthier, robust economy, there's so much competition to do like the same thing 10 different ways, right? So I don't feel like if you're in Toronto, you'll run out of things to do. There's so much to do in the city. The only time is in the winter when half the things are shut down. But generally speaking, there's so much to do. If you've run out of things to do in the city, you can go to Niagara area, you can go wine country, you can go shopping, so you can go up like to the northern part of like the GTA area. There's beaches, there's small towns, there's antique shops. There's so much to do. I didn't appreciate it in the moment, and I'm now like, so now I want to do all those things whenever I go back and then see people. It's too much. I was like, who do I think I am? Superwoman? That's crazy. But I miss activities. So one thing I noticed in Kampala is it's the usual thing. Like there's a fad or like there's a new thing that people are into and people will invest in like that one thing, copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. Or that's like the one thing that they invest in and then they don't do anything to replenish it. Not realizing that there might be ups and downs in terms of like your revenue dependent on the idea or whatever it is that you're doing. But that's the whole point of keeping it fresh and keeping it new. But keep the thing. Recently we got bowling. Turns out we've had bowling like 2 other times in the last 20 years. But people just put all this money into one thing and then let it be. Like no maintenance, no expanding it. Whereas abroad, I remember, I think the same bowling alley that was in my small town growing up, mind you. Not even in the city, like my small town growing up, I'm pretty sure is still there and still looking the same as it did at the time, but like they've added a few things. I remember growing up, like 16, we used to do laser tag. Like I'm an activities girl and I think I'll be to the day I die. So even now in my big age, I love going to amusement parks. I love, you know, actual thrill-seeking activities, fun things to do. And I've found it so hard to do that here and to stay interested. Whereas I heard Nairobi, though, they be having a lot of things. I need to go check it out. I think they recently got a skating rink. And I'm like, I can't skate. I'm real Canadian, right? I can't even skate. Like, how pathetic is that? But I can't skate. But I'm like, oh, that's something I would do just because it's something different. It's something outside of Bandali Rise, the bars, and drinking alcohol. I'm like, we're just drinking our problems away in this country. And it's so sad to experience. I'm like, I drink for the fun of it, not to like drown myself in my problems, you know? But that's a topic for another day. So the third thing I want to mention is shopping and convenience. Just convenience, first of all. Just the convenience of having what I want, when I want it, when I need it. Like, I had so much fun. I was just overdoing Amazon. I don't know why. It's so funny because we have Bodas, which is actually a lot faster than Amazon, but we don't have the products or the quality of products or the systems in place to make it smooth. Like I ordered my car thingy, like my phone mount for my car on Jumia, and it came 2 days later. And I was like, okay, in an Amazon world, that makes sense. But in Kampala, I'm like, you should have been here in 30 minutes. Like, it's so weird. It's like we have convenience, but we don't. We don't have enough product and quality products for you to be like getting it like, you know, like that. But anyways, it is what it is. But I do miss convenience. I miss options for shopping. And I know it sounds so frivolous to most, especially in a time right now where we need to be saving. But like just getting things. Like I miss reading a book, a fresh book of my choice that can come in one day without like it being my iPad and having to get like Kindle versions and like online PDFs. I just want to put my nose in fresh books. I want to grow my library of books. I can't even do that. I can't. I go to Aristoc and they don't have options. And I'm just like, you don't have what I want. There's such niche, amazing authors that right now I'm obsessed with, but you can't get their stuff. You have to order it on Amazon. And mind you, it's American Amazon and I live in Canada, but it'll still come in a few days. So to me, I'm just like, ciao, I miss convenience. The fact that we live in a very busy city and you can't order food at 2 in the morning is crazy wild. Now I'm noticing why. I think I mentioned this in a video a few months ago, and I'm like, okay, probably safety and like for you as the person receiving the food and the Buddha rider delivering the food. There are people, hooligans out there. They're crazy, psychotic. So maybe that might be why we don't. But then I'm like, Kenya, it doesn't sound like it's that much different than us, but they have 24-hour food. So yeah, convenience, I miss that. Shopping options, I miss that. I need to like re-up. I have a whole list like I showed you guys in my previous vlog. And then I'm pretty sure I touched on in my cost of living video of just all the things that I need to re-up on. And I'm like, I'm buying them in Canada. Why would I buy them here? And lastly, and most importantly, is seeing my loved ones. Oh my God. So at a pretty much daily basis, no, every day I talk to my mom, whether it's a text or FaceTime, we talk every single day. Then my sister who follows me, Tracy, I don't think you guys have probably met, or maybe you have, I don't know. I talk to her maybe every couple of days. So my 2 other younger sisters, bless them, they're just young adults, fresh out of teenage life. They're too busy for your girl here, so I don't talk to them that often. And then my friends, it's even worse. Like, it's like commenting on a post or whatever it may be. But then when we see each other, it's like no time has even passed. Like, besides the fact that I'll see some of them who have children and like their children have grown, and I'm like, this is a reminder of time moving. Like, how is your child at this stage in life already? But them as them and me and our friendships, it's like nothing has changed. It's so beautiful. I'm so grateful for that. And the fact that they're so patient. But I think in this day and age now in our 30s, and then those who are obviously older than that, I definitely can relate that like people just get busy. People have more going on in their lives. They have goals, ambitions, families to consider, your own nuclear family you started off with and the new family you're making. Like there's so much to consider that I'm like, oh, okay, like I get it. But yeah, I miss my people. I miss the people who get me and who just know me and know like, zero explanation needed. I could tell them a story and I don't have to give them the background of how I am or how I was or when I was 5 years old. Like it's just, you just get me. I miss that 1,000%. I haven't seen my niece, my sister Tracy's daughter, since I left, which she was what, like, she had just, I think she was 3 weeks old and now she's going to be a year. And I'm like, no. We need to come more often. What? But like I said, another topic for another day, or watch the vlogs where I go a little bit more in depth about like my day-to-day living and like trying to get to my goals and squashing them and just living and grinding in this here Kabbalah. So yeah, your girl's homesick, but she's ready. Very ready to head back to Canada, enjoy fall, drink some wine, and catch up with people. I'm so excited. But I think those are my major things that I've noticed, that when you've been here for too long, everyone's too long varies. For me, just personally, even when I was living in Canada, I couldn't sit put for like a few months. I'm like, I gotta go and see something else. This is just too much for me. Like, this can't be everyday life. So now in Uganda, it's the same. Nothing's changed. I'm like, I need to see something else. Thankfully, I went away for my birthday, which was beautiful, but I'm noticing I need breaks every so often, and just right now, homesick. And it always hits me around this time between March and June-ish, July. It's like, I've reached my up to here. I need to go. I need to go. But comment down below, if you live in Uganda or you've visited and you've stayed long periods of time and you know I'm not crazy, please comment below your experience and let me know, because I know I'm not the only one. There's no way. I know I'm a free bird, free spirit. I like to travel a lot and be places and talk to people, but there's no way. I'm sure even introverted people are like, I'm up to my neck. And anywhere that you move, and those of you who left a different country, or maybe the continent, and moved to North America, how did you guys cope? And especially generations that are a little bit older than me, I commend you guys. You didn't even have FaceTime, social media. Like, how are you coping? How are you not losing your mind? Mind you, I came here alone. A lot of people like moved with a significant other or whatever, but like, you really have to build community, but we'll touch on that in another video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please do remember to subscribe, hit the bell notification button, share this video to those people in your life that you feel like would benefit the most from these videos. I'm seeing the shares go up. I'm seeing the likes go up, which means that these videos are getting pushed to more and more people, which means we're getting a bigger community. We're growing, we're being more impactful. So all of that helps. So thank you guys so much. I feel like we're a little tribe. I'm just gonna keep calling us our tribe. This is our tribe, and I'm so grateful to have all of you here. Again, thank you for watching, and I'll check you in another video. Bye guys.